Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, giving Major Pain a break for today's PS5 jailbreak tutorial. Now, I will be covering how to use trainers on PS5 games. Of course, this is only possible on a jailbroken console. Now, if you have no idea what that is, it's basically a hacked console where you have full admin access to the PS5's OS, allowing you to install custom apps, code, and many other cool things. Now, a bit of housekeeping before we start. In my previous video, I did a showcase of Demon Souls being run on a jailbroken PS5 using a mechanical external SSD plugged into the front of the PS5. Now, you actually don't want to do this. You want to use the back port of the PS5 and also an external SSD. Now, personally, I use this Western Digital internal PC SSD drive. Now, these totally work with your PS5 backups externally. And once again, you will want to connect the SSD to the USB 3.0 port at the back of your console. Make sure the drive is formatted to exFAT, and you will also need the SATA to USB hard drive adapters. Now, of course, you are free to use whatever you want, but I have been using these drives for over 3 years now, and they work perfectly. You can check out the Amazon links to both the SSD and the adapter. You can get a 1TB or a 2TB at a pretty reasonable price. Once again, links are in the description. Okay, so moving on to the tutorial. If you haven't checked out the last YouTube offline jailbreak video, I suggest you do that and come right back here. One thing to note, once you have jailbroken your console and you restart or turn your console off, you will have to re-jailbreak, and that's what we're going to do since I did turn off my console. Now, an easy way to determine if your console is jailbroken or not, you just want to go to settings and scroll all the way down. As you can see, we don't have the ETA Hen toolbox available, which means our console is not jailbroken. Let's head back to the XMB and run the YouTube app to jailbreak our console. Now, if you guys are XDG OGs, we started with the Save Wizard app in 2019 and moved on to the PC era with Cheat Happens trainers. You guys already know I have always and will always continue to endorse PC gaming due to the flexibility of options, and with the PS5 jailbreak era well underway, we have the same resources here with these trainers. Now, these are not mere hex editing apps, but powerful memory editing tools just like on PC. Alrighty, so now our console is ready to go. Let's head back to settings and scroll all the way down. And now we have our ETA Hen toolbox. And as we go in, you will notice something right here that says cheats, WIP, meaning work in progress. If we go ahead and hit that, we have two options here to download/update cheats and also to cache and reload cheats list. We're going to go ahead and hit this right here and pretty much let it do its thing. Now, whether these cheats load for you correctly or not is all going to depend on the version of ETA Hen you are running. If you want to check the version, you want to go to the toolbox, hit About, and go to ETA Hen credits. And as you can see, we are running the ETA Hen beta 2.3. So if you have 2.4 and it's not working, you want to go back to 2.3 and try to load those cheats once again. All right, so after that is completed, you want to hit the second option, just to reload and make sure everything is installed. Alright, so what we'll do right now is head over to our game section, and you can see I have something called the PS5 Explorer here installed. In order to get this on your console, you simply want to go to the homebrew store right here, and from here you want to hit X to enter the store apps and go to PS5 Explorer, hit X. And you can hit the blue button to download it. Obviously, I already have it, so we won't do anything there. Let's back out. All right, let's head into the PS5 Explorer app. And you are going to let that load. And then select your root access. And right here, you are basically inside your PS5 console. What we're going to do here is go to Data and ETA Hen, then Cheats. And here you will find all the cheats that were just uploaded to the console. You can find them in the JSON folder. All right, so these are all the games right here. Now, if you are XDG OG, you already know CUSA games are all PS4 games, and there's quite a few here. I'm just going to go back out, MC4, more PS4 games. Now, there are some PS5 games here, but this is mostly PS4, right? And then we have the SHN. So these are three pretty much trainer type formats that are usable on the PS4 and PS5. Let's go ahead and start up Demon Souls. Alright, we're going to start Demon Souls. We need to go to our items flow game manager and just link the path to the game. So we're going to go into our PS5 app here, go to change app path. We're going to hit R1, then go down to our app right here and hit square. And then go to the left and hit launch. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and load the game. Of course, we will continue offline. As you can see, it's like night and day between the mechanical and the SSD. It's pretty much like you're just playing from an internal SSD, to be honest. So basically, if we go back to settings here, and then we go down to our ETA hand toolbox, and then hit cheats WIP. Our cheats are all fully functional, lined up, and ready to go. Big shout outs to Hedran7. Let's try one hit kills. Oh, and before I actually go back into the game, what you can also do is go to your ETA hand toolbox and you want to hit the controller shortcuts. Now to open the cheats menu, all I have to do is long hold options, but you can set it to whatever you want here. So let's go back to the game. One hit kills, just to show you, I will long hold the options button and that will send me right back to my menu. And to go back, just hit circle. Super easy. Alright, so the one hit is definitely working. Let's try something else. Let's go infinite HP. Let it smack us around a bit, and as you can see, the health is not going down. Touchable, this should delete our iframes. So when we go back in, the enemies will strike, and we will be like a ghost. And of course, guys, there's a bunch of other cheats here you can select. But anyway, that's going to do it for our tutorial. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I will be covering PS5 exclusives only with the trainers and the modifications, simply because this will be the only way to run a trainer on a PS5 game. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.